2025 Mingus Varsity Baseball is on the air. Your 2025 Marauders are sponsored by Larry Green Chevrolet on Rodeo Drive next to Walmart in Cottonwood. Find out how easy it is to shop for your next car online at LarryGreenChevrolet.com. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs with eco-friendly trash and recycling service in the Verde Valley and Quad Cities areas. Gettles High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Gettles for all your HVAC needs. Jones Ford Verde Valley. Explore the road with a new or used vehicle from Jones Ford Verde Valley, Arizona's best. Arizona Smile Designers. High-quality dental care in the Verde Valley with a wide range of comprehensive treatments, including general, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. D-Best Plumbing, specializing in serving your plumbing needs with over 80 years of combined experience, making it look easy. Red Rock Collision, getting your car back on the road quickly and safely. Lawler Construction, helping you realize your new home or business vision through well-designed and efficient construction. Susie Q's Marketplace, gas station and convenience store on Main Street in Cottonwood with a full line of liquor, tobacco, and more. Best by Far Heating and Cooling, serving the greater Verde Valley area's HVAC needs with precision and care since 1999. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. And now to the diamond at Mingus Union High School, your host, Jackie Bessler.
Welcome to Mingus Union High School, home of the Marauders out here today. The Mingus Marauders hosting the Mesquite Wildcats for the final game of the regular 2025 season out here. Jackie Bessler along with you here on KYBC AM 1600, 96.3 FM. If you want to watch, you can tune us in to VerdeValleyTV.com. Look for the link at VerdeValleyTV.com. Prefer to use YouTube? Yeah, you can do that too. YouTube, Verde Valley TV. And you can watch today's final broadcast, our last broadcast of the year. The Mingus Marauders, our baseball squad, is here at home against the Mesquite Wildcats. The Lady Marauders are on the road to play the Wildcats. And if the Lady Marauders win that game, it looks like they will at least get into the play-in and could be as high as number 23. Right now, they sit at number 24, which is the last spot for the play-in. So their most likely opponent, assuming they win here today, would either be Eastmark or Cactus Shadows. Cactus Shadows is like 18 hours closer than Eastmark. Eastmark is at the very east edge of all of Mesa. You take the 101 east as far as it goes, all the way to the end, and then you take the 202 east as far as it goes, and then you go get off, and then you go east some more. So it's basically western Albuquerque is where Eastmark is set up. Anyways, out here today, baseball. Trying to finish on a good note out here as the Mingus Marauders have 4 seniors on this squad. This will be their final game of their high school career. Xavier Buckner is going to play third base here today. Mason Davis will be in left field. Logan Newell at first base for the Mingus Marauders, and of course Juan Munoz will be patrolling center field out here for the Mingus Marauders. The number 13 team in the playoff picture right now are the Mesquite Wildcats. They could be playing for a home game in the play-in round. The Mingus Marauders just playing for an opportunity to finish the season off well. We're going to take a break. We will come back under 72 degrees and partly cloudy skies. A gorgeous day waiting for you here at Mingus Union High School. We're back after this.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Susie Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzuki Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Yavapai County, and we are proud to support our Mingus High School football. Go Marauders!
For over 25 years, Best by Far has been your trusted name in heating and cooling across the Verde Valley. Whether your heat pump's acting up or your mini split's making you miserable, we've got the fix. We service all makes and models, air conditioners, furnaces, heat pumps, and more. Need a replacement? We offer a variety of solutions from efficient upgrades to simple fixes. Now offering plumbing services too. Call Best by Far at 928-282-2250 or visit besthvacbyfar.com. That's far with 2 R's.
The smell of sunscreen in the air out here, and that gentleman right there is a PHS BBW. That is a professional high school baseball watcher. A little bit earlier on, when the teams were warming up, he had this gigantic blue umbrella that he has already figured out how to stick it through the fence and sit behind him for the perfect kind of shade. You only get to that kind of level of watching baseball when you've done it professionally. So it is good to have a professional baseball watcher here in the area today. Sunny skies, well, partially cloudy skies, 72 degrees. It is gorgeous out here today. Taking a look at the teams, the Mesquite Wildcats come in with an overall record of 18-8, 6-4 in a pretty decent region. They are 7-3 at home, 8-4 away, and they have outscored their opponents by 114 runs so far this year. The Mingus Marauders trying to improve upon an overall 8-17-1 record. They are 3-8-1 here at home, and they have been outscored by opponents by 22 runs. Taking a look at it, Mesquite will score an average of 9 runs per game. Mingus Marauders at 6.8. Mesquite averages 10.3 hits per game. Mingus an even 8, and the errors swing toward Mesquite as well, as Mingus averages 2.3 errors per game. Batting average will go to the side of the Mesquite Wildcats, 369 to 305. On base percentage as well, 458 to 410. Slugging percentage, there is a serious difference, 515 to 401. There are several young men up and down this lineup who have multiple home runs this season, and they can definitely hit the ball out of the park. The fielding percentage goes the way of Mesquite as well. A very good .945 in fielding percentage. That is pretty phenomenal for a high school team out here. Common opponents, the Mesquite squad is 3-0 against common opponents. Mingus is 0-4. Mingus losing to Flagstaff twice, losing to Eastmark just by 1, and then also losing to Thunderbird 8-5. Meanwhile, the Mesquite Wildcats beat Flagstaff 7-6, beat Mesquite 8-4, and shut out Thunderbird by a score of 19-0. Should be a good ball game out here today as you take a look at the baseball playoff ranking. South Point still sits up absolutely on top, 15-1. ALA Queen Creek, the Patriots, 13-3. They sit number 2. Yuma, the Criminals, 15-1. They are currently sitting number 3 in the power points. Then comes the first Grand Canyon region team, the Prescott Badgers, who after they lost to Flagstaff, has really turned it on. They are now 15-2, and they have moved all the way back up from 9 to number 4. Cactus Shadow sits number 5 at 15-3. Crimson, a relatively new school, is 14-4. They are at number 6. Ironwood Ridge, the Nighthawks, 11-5. They are 7. Rounding out the teams that will not play in the play-in, Saharita, the Mustangs, are also 14-4. ALA Gilbert North sits at number 9. As you go to number 10, it's going to be the Scottsdale Sabercats. The Saguaro Sabercats will be at number 10. Bradshaw at 11. They are 13-4 this season. Deer Valley is at 12, and they lead that West Division with a record of 15-3. Mesquite comes in at number 13, 5.8244, and the top 16 teams will have home field advantage in the play-in round. Micah Mountain sits at number 16 right now with 4.9523. So, an important game for Mesquite to win so that they don't want to make sure that they drop out of the top 16 and lose that home field advantage in the play-in round. Walden Grove is number 14. Flagstaff, the Eagles, sit at number 15, and Micah Mountain rounds it out. From there, it goes on. Paradise Honors, Douglas, St. Mary's, Choya, Estrella Foothills, Eastmark, and Lee Williams comes in at 23. Number 24, the Thunderbird Squad. Sitting at number 25 is Arcadia. They are just outside the bubble, and they may not have enough to get there. Coconino sits at number 27. The Mingus Marauders at 5-12, and games that count are at number 31 coming into today. We're going to take a break. When we return, the national anthem will be underway. We'll go through starting lineups when we return after this.
At Jones Ford Verde Valley, we know how much you value your time. Let us help you make the most of your time with Ford Mobile Service. Because when you own a Ford vehicle, you get the support of a certified tech coming to you for routine services, like oil changes, tire rotations, and more. We've got you with Ford Mobile Service. Use the Ford Pass app or call Jones Ford Verde Valley today to schedule your revolutionary Ford Mobile Service experience. Put some time back in your life.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale. For 4 generations, the Gettles name has been synonymous with heating and cooling ingenuity. Since 1987, Gettles High Desert Mechanical has established itself as the premier HVAC company in northern and central Arizona, having not only survived recent economic setbacks, but thrived and grown during those times. From sheet metal fabrication to equipment installation, and now comprehensive plumbing and drain services. From clogs to comfort, Gettles has you covered. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
Well, Old Glory is not waving much at all, and when it did, it was actually blowing in from left field, which makes that unbelievably odd. Wind almost always blows out to left field here at Mingus Union High School, so it is definitely going backward here today. Cash Rogers, the catcher, is going to be up first for the Mesquite Wildcats, followed by Noah Forney, the DH. Andreas Lozano, the first baseman, will bat third. Jensen Jones, the shortstop, clean up here today. Gunnar Gift will bat fifth and play center field. Cooper Leroy, a freshman, out in left field. He'll bat sixth here today. Jacob Hogan plays second base, and he'll be seventh in the lineup. Cruz Lance, the third baseman, will bat eighth, and Hudson Buchenauer will be in right field out here today. The Mingus Marauders defensively around the outfield. Mason Davis, a senior, will be in left field. Manuel Munoz over in right. Patrolling center here today, Juan Munoz, another senior for the Mingus Marauders. Caden Pussel will be on the hill. Carter Wacker will be playing catcher. Xavier Buckner, another senior, will play third base here today. Derek Alvarez over at shortstop. Zayden Ballesteros, the sophomore, at second. And Logan Newell, another senior, will play at first base here today for the Mingus Marauders. Let's take a look at King Pussel and his pitching here this year. Wearing number 23, the Mingus Marauders in the white uniforms once again with the pinstripes. Mesquite comes in gray pants, black tops with the blue numbers. Pussel ready to get this one up underway here. And will deliver strike one.
Okay, just take control.
Pussel, the righty, delivers. Line drive going to right field, and it is going to drop out there. Leadoff single by Cash Rogers. He is a stealing threat. 58 stolen bases for the year for this Mesquite squad. And they start off with a line drive single. Pussel comes in with a record of 2-4 and an ERA of 3.35. Spits 48 innings, giving up 59 hits, 43 runs, 23 of them will be earned runs. Strike one. Looked like the batter had called timeout and wanted to back out. That's Noah Forney, the DH. Lefty didn't get timeout, and it's strike one. Second pitch, line drive right up the middle. That goes through, and Munoz will pick it up and keep him at second, but two hard hit line drives, and the Wildcats have back-to-back base hits. 3 pitches, 2 hits. Pussel has given up 13 walks, only 13 walks this season, 42 strikeouts. And teams are batting .291 against him. Andreas Lozano, the first baseman, the lefty, puts that one up in the air. Mason Davis coming in left field, and he'll squeeze it. Not deep enough for anybody to advance, and the Mingus Marauders have out number one. Fly out to left field. First out of the game, first out of the inning. Jensen Jones, the shortstop, will step into the right-hander's batter's box. 2 righties, 2 lefties so far here for Mesquite. Top of the first, no score, 2 on, 1 out. Pussel delivers, and it is blocked by Wacker, but both will advance.
All right, Carter, here we go.
Second and third now for Jensen Jones, the shortstop. Pussel out of the stretch, delivers, and there's a strike. That'll even the count 1-1. I'm going to say hi to Mr. Berger out there listening. I know, heavy on the mister. Heavy on the mister indeed. Pussel delivers inside and low. Mr. Berger, probably better known as Ethan Moore's grandpa. 2-1 the count to the cleanup hitter and shortstop, Jensen Jones. That one's fouled off. That'll even it up. So Jones was 1 for 2 with a run against Cactus Shadows in their last game. 2-2 the count. 2 on, 1 out. Out of the stretch is Caden. And a line drive going to left center field. That's going to drop. That should score 2. The throw comes in, and Logan will cut it off right in between the pitcher's mound and second base. A 2 RBI single out there. Well played by Jensen Jones. And the visiting Wildcats are up 2-0 over Mingus. Gunnar Gift steps in, the center fielder. He was 0 for 2 against Cactus Shadows. Had a moment. Forney, the DH, giving Gunnar Gift a few words of advice. Another lefty steps in. 1 on, 2 in. And that's going to be a ground ball going to the second baseman. Picked up, throws to second, out at second. They get the fielder's choice. Zayden Ballesteros did a pretty nice twist as he got the ball over to Alvarez. And on at first now is going to be Gunnar Gift with the fielder's choice. So out at second, it goes 4-6 with the fielder's choice. Cooper Leroy, a tall freshman, steps in, takes ball 1, close, doesn't get the call. Two out, 1 on, 2 in here in the top of the first. Pusel delivers, puts some heat on it, gets it by him. 1-1 the count. Leroy was 1 for 2 against Cactus Shadows. And, running on the play. The ball was low. Wacker tried to short hop it, pick it up, and throw. It's going to be a stolen base out there for Gunnar Gift. And it'll make the count 2-1 to Leroy. Gift puts himself into scoring position. And that one's just a low. 3-1, hitters count. On deck with 2 outs is Jacob Hogan, the second baseman. Caden Pusel trying to limit it to just 2 here. And a ground ball is going to be to Xavier Buckner. Gets through the hole and off Mason Davis. That's going to be an RBI single out there. 3 in now. That is 4 hits in the inning. As Leroy, the freshman, picks up an RBI. Bounced it. I thought Buckner had a chance to get to it. Actually, it was pretty athletic that he got near it as the ball got into the hole. Xavier Buckner playing third base. Haven't seen him play third base. Leroy, a pretty decent lead off of first, and the pitch is high. Wacker tried to frame it. Had too far to go. Hogan was 0 for 2 against Cactus Shadows. 3-0 here, and that one is fouled off right-hand side. That'll get out of play over by the cages. And top of the cage. 1-1 the count. Mesquite comes in ranked number 13 in the 4A playoff picture. Playing for home field advantage in the play-in round. Caden Pusel will put that one down. It is popped up right side. Short right field, and Munoz will get under it and contain it. And that'll be the third out in the inning. However, Mesquite puts up a 3, a crooked number, on 4 hits in the inning. We'll come back, and it'll be Mingus's turn. It'll be Buckner, Pusel, and Alvarez when we come back to Mingus Union High School after this.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Xavier Buckner, a senior playing third base here today, will have first crack at pitcher Jacob Martinez. We're going to go through some of his stats here in a moment. I was talking about the base running for this Mesquite squad. They have stolen 76 bases on the season. Kagan Rogers, or Cash Rogers, has 20 stolen bases in the season. He's got 21 so far in this one. Taking a look defensively out here, you've got Martinez, a sophomore, pitching here today. Record of 2-1 with an ERA of 3.82. He has just pitched 2 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Gave up a double and a home run. So he hasn't done an awful lot of pitching. Buckner's going to step in first against him. Xavier Buckner, the lefty, looks at ball 1.
You got a bag.
Out of the stretch is Martinez with nobody on. Inside, ball 2. Buckner was 2 of 6 against Coconino. That was a game, 15-14. How about that? He scored 2 runs, had a double. Trying to get things underway here again for the Mingus Marauders. 2-0 count. Mingus losing by a score of 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Martinez, high strike, gets the call. 2-1 the count. 15-14, that game against Coconino. Holy cow. Coconino took off, though, early. They were leading 6-3 after just 2 innings. And a big swing and a miss. Makes it 2-2 on Buckner. By the end of 4, both teams scored 7 runs in the 4th inning. Both teams scored 7 runs in the 4th inning. It was 13-10. Martinez, 2-2 pitch, is fouled off. We'll do it again. Coconino added 1 in the 5th. Mingus added 3, and it was a 1-run game, 14-13. Each team added 1 in the 6th inning. It was 15-14, and that's how it ended. Mingus had a man in scoring position in the bottom of the 7th. Couldn't get him around, and that is going to be full count out there, 3-2. To the Mingus Marauder third baseman here today. Buckner, the lefty, is ready. He has all sorts of stats in the Grand Canyon region. Pops that one. Left center field. And it's back. And it'll be caught out there. Near right center, I should say. Hit it hard, hit it long. Had no help from the wind. As Buchenauer fades back toward what would be a warning track out there. The fly out to right field, right center field, out number 1. Caden Pussel, the pitcher, steps in. Caden looks at ball 1. Rogers tried to frame it, didn't get the call. He was 2 for 5 against Coco. Everybody had hits against Coco. That one hit in the air, center field, somewhat short. Coming in, cruising in, as Gunnar Gift gets it with ease in short center field. 2 flyouts for the Mingus Marauders, right field and left fielder. Derek Alvarez trying to find green grass without a glove. He had a great game. He was 3 for 4 with 3 runs and 3 RBIs, and that one's a line drive right center field. And coming on to make the catch out there is Hudson Buchenauer, and that is going to be the 3rd out in the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mingus Marauders. 2 out of the 3 hit him really hard, but didn't get it to fall. So the 3-0 score continues here. Mesquite's up after this.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
9-1. It's going to be Lance Buchenauer, and then back to the top of the order with Cash Rogers for the Mesquite squad. The Wildcats come in 18-8 on the season, and they've done well in their division as well as pretty good stats. Cooper Leroy has 35 strikeouts. He is 5th in the Desert Sky stats. Cash Rogers is number 4 in batting average with 479. Noah Forney, 442. Those are quite impressive. And a high fly ball center field. Munoz drifts in some more, makes the catch. Cruz lances out with the fly ball to center field on the first pitch he sees. Hudson Buchenauer will step in. And he'll hit that one foul. Foul left side, out of play. Buchenauer did not play against Cactus Shadows. Lefty right fielder gets an opportunity against Pusil. And there's strike 2. In a hole quickly. Foul ball and fastball make 2 strikes out there. Pusil looking for his first strikeout of the game. And pulls the string, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Breaking ball moves out of the strike zone. Talking about their stolen bases, Cash Rogers leads the Desert Sky division with 20. He now has 21. Partial swing, bounces away, brought it back. 2-2 the count. Breaking ball in the dirt. Noah Forney, slugging percentage of .788. Andreas Lozano, a slugging percentage of .732. And that one, a dribbler back and over the mound. It's going to be a tough play for Alvarez. And got him at first. What a play. That is hustle out there for out number 2. Ground out goes 6-4 or 6-3, but that is not traditional. The high hopper, as soon as it got over the pitcher, that was an infield hit waiting to be had, and Alvarez takes it away. Back to the top of the order with Cash Rogers. Cash Rogers, by the way, has a fielding percentage this year of 1,000. Hasn't made an error. That is amazing. Takes ball 1 high. A .479 batting average. Pusil delivers again high. 2-0. He singled and scored back in the first inning. Stole third on a double steal. KP delivers, and a high fly ball center field. Munoz goes back, drifts, makes the catch, hit hard. Munoz positioned himself well and comes down with it. 1-2-3, go the Mesquite Wildcats in the second. Great inning for Caden Pusil. The Mingus Marauders will have 4, 5, and 6 coming up after this.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale.
Manuel Munoz and Scott Silas, the designated hitter, coming up for the Mingus Marauders. Carter Wacker against Coconino. was 2 for 4 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and had a double. Mingus had 13 RBIs on 18 hits and 14 runs against Coconino. Coconino just unfortunately had 1 more run in the game. He had 3 doubles. Mingus had 5 doubles in that one. Had doubles from Wacker and Buckner, Newell, Alvarez, and even Pusel. They all had doubles last game. It was a hit fest. A long 4th inning in that one. Holy cow. Coming out for his 2nd inning of work. And it's going to be a ground ball heading toward the second baseman. He'll pick it up, throw across his body too high, and turning toward second, now coming back to second, sliding under the tag. It was going to be Carter Wacker. Woo! The ball was backed up by the catcher, Cash Rogers, running down to first base. And when the overthrow happened, they almost had him trying to get back to first base. So how about that? Mingus has their first base hit of the game. Leadoff single out here for Mingus with the catcher. Wacker takes the lead. Martinez delivers. Strike 1. Munoz up. Manuel Munoz, a junior, was 3 for 5 against Coco with 2 runs and 2 RBIs. See if he can continue that here into this one. High. Breaking ball doesn't break. 1-1 the count. 3-0. That's the score out here. Mesquite put up 3 in the top of the first. And Mingus went 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the first. Here in the bottom of the second, Mingus is the leadoff hitter on. Nobody out, 1 on. Trying to get something going here against Martinez. Munoz now looks and shows bunt, pulls back, and that is ball 2. 2-1. A lot of dancing in the box. Moved all the way to the front of the box, showed bunt, then moved back like he was going to be able to swing. Martinez gets his sign from Rogers. And delivers. The runner goes. Swing and a miss. The throw down to second is going to not be in time. Rogers does not get him. Wacker with the stolen base out there. Not sure that Rogers got everything on that throw. It was low and it bounced way too early. The swing was to protect the runner, I think. 2-2 the count. Manuel Munoz now has a runner in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. First strikeout of the game for either pitcher. Martinez gets his first one. Scott Silas, the freshman, comes up. He was 1 for 4 against Coco with a run and an RBI. Freshman, 1, 2, 3. 3 bat twirls. Ha, 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 ha. And looks at that one outside. That was the count from Sesame Street, in case you were wondering. Wacker's on second, 1 out. 1-0 the count to the Mingus Marauder designated hitter. Martinez delivers. Oh, and hits him. And that one hurt. And he is going to wander down to first. That one looked like he caught lower leg, possibly foot. I'm going to say that one hits somewhere where there wasn't a lot of meat, and Silas is going to try to walk this one off and shake it off. It looks like it might have hit him on the foot. The right foot would have been the front foot for the lefty. And he is moving around that ankle, trying to get blood flow back to it that doesn't create swelling immediately. He's going to come back to first and go, okay, I'm all right. Rogers takes an opportunity to go out and talk to his sophomore pitcher, Martinez. Mason Davis was 1 for 3 against Coconino with a run and an RBI. Big number 6 comes up with 2 on, 1 out. Martinez delivers. High. Ball 1. Logan Newell, a senior. 4 seniors in a row. How about this? Mason Davis, batting number 7. Logan Newell, number 8. Juan Munoz, number 9. And then back to the top of the order was Xavier Buckner, the 4th senior for the Marauders. Swing and a miss. Took a tough cut. 1-1 the count, 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of the second inning. If you're just joining us here on KYBC AM 1600, 96.3 FM, you can watch the game if you would like. You can go to YouTube, Verde Valley TV, or verdevalleytv.com. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Mason Davis. Martinez looks for his sign. Rogers gives it. A decent lead out there by Wacker at second. Martinez looks at him at second. Comes to the plate and outside and low. They are going to throw behind the runner. Not sliding his Wacker. Closer than it probably should have been. 2-2. I don't think Wacker really thought the throw was coming. He had his back to the catcher, and Rogers tried to throw it behind him. Wacker, a sophomore, leads off a second. And a ground ball going toward the hole. It's picked up by the shortstop, and he'll have to eat it. But that's going to be an infield single out there by Mason Davis. He didn't hit it hard, but he hit it in a great spot as Jensen Jones was kind of toying with Wacker over there at second base and left that hole between shortstop and third base open. Had to go deep in the hole to pick up the ball. Wanted to go to third base, but had no play. Had to put it in his pocket. Infield hit. Now loads the bases for Logan Newell. The first baseman out here for Mingus, another senior. Trying to do some senior damage here for the final game of the season. And a hard hit ball, that's going to get through. That's going to score 1. As Silas Scott is going to be stopped at second. The merry-go-round is underway. A hard hit line drive through the left side of the infield for the RBI for Newell. Carter Wacker comes home to score. Scott, who got hit by a pitch, is now on third. Davis, infield single at second. Newell on first and another senior, Juan Munoz. Munoz looks at that one low. Ball 1. Center fielder out here for the Mingus Marauders. Number 16 was 2 for 4 against Coconino. Had a run. No RBIs, but he just waited till today. Trying to get his RBIs now. Bases loaded, 1 out. 3-1 the score. Martinez out of the stretch, takes his time, delivers, and inside, spinning away is the senior. 2-0 the count. Xavier Buckner on deck and drooling with the RBI potential sitting out there. Juan Munoz up to bat, 2-0 delivery. A swing and a miss, went after it. 2-1. Corners playing way back. If you wanted to play small ball, here would be a time to do it. And a ground ball going to the right-hand side, and it is off the glove of the second baseman. 1 run in, and they will hold it up. And the merry-go-round continues. Another single for the Mingus Marauders and an RBI for the senior. Munoz will pick it up. Silas Scott rather, comes home and will score the run. Davis over to third, Newell to second. Replacing him at first is Munoz. And now a meeting at the mound. It is 3-2, bases loaded, 1 out, and Xavier Buckner up to bat. Now Buckner, for the Grand Canyon region, is trying to get himself into the RBI category. He has 2 home runs on the season. He has also scored 29 runs. He's number 3 in stolen bases with 16. And coming into today, bats .344. .344. He's got 15 RBIs with 3 of them sitting on the base paths right now. Wind barely blowing at all. Martinez delivers. Oh, fouled straight back. On it, didn't get it. 0-1 the count to the Mingus Marauder Senior. 4th senior in a row to bat. Trying to keep it the 4th senior with a hit. Martinez out of the stretch, gets his sign, delivers, and that one stays super high. That was the unbreaking ball. A lot of room down that right field line. If Buckner gets something that he can pull. Outfield playing pretty deep, especially in center. And here's the pitch, stays high again. 2-1. Buckner playing third base out here today. He's played shortstop in other games that I've seen, and of course, known as a catcher as well, but Wacker's got catcher duties here today. And there's a strike. Outside part of the plate, comes back, gets a little bit of the white, maybe even black. How about that? 2-2 the count, 1 out. Bases loaded, bottom of the second, 2 in, 1 out, 3 on. Martinez, the sophomore from Mesquite, delivers. And a hard hit ball caught in the air by the first baseman. What a play by Lozano. And going off the bag out there was Munoz. Thought that one was down the line. He was playing behind the runner, so Munoz did not know where he was. A great job, caught the line drive near the line, and then able to tag first base for the double play. How about that? Mesquite escapes with a lead, 3-2. Top of the third coming up after this.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
It is a game of inches, just inches. That one gets down the line. Everybody might still be running. That was a great hard shot down the line. An even better play out there by Lozano at first. And he creates a double play situation, catching the line drive, and then just going to step on first base as Munoz caught himself. Well, actually, Munoz thought that was going to be down the line. He was thinking score. Did not think that one would have been caught. So that was a tough one around the horn. Puso comes back in for the third inning. Noah Forney, will lead off. Forney, the lefty, looks it outside for ball 1. Playing designated hitter here today, batting .442. He's 23 of 52, 16 RBIs, and he'll hit that one down to first base. Newell will take it himself and retire him. So the ground out goes 3 unassisted to start off the third inning. Andreas Lozano. Whenever you make a great defensive play, you always seem to come up to bat. Number 21 out there batting .415. That one's high. Ball 1. .415, 17 for 41 on the season. and that's a hard hit ball. And that's picked up by Newell. He'll throw over to first, and covering first is Pusel. A great defensive play out there. Great back-to-back job by Newell, the senior over at first base, up to the task. So the ground out goes 3-1. And that's going to bring up Jensen Jones. Caden Pusel, an opportunity to go 1-2-3 on the Mesquite Wildcats in back-to-back innings. He delivers in a ground ball, and a high hopper goes to the third baseman, and across the diamond, got it. Fantastic throw by Buckner. Good stretch on the other end, and indeed, the Mesquite Wildcats go up 1-2-3 in the third inning. The Mingus Marauders coming up to bat. It's going to be, 2, 3, and 4. Pusel, Alvarez, and Wacker for the Marauders when we return after this.
For 4 generations, the Gettles name has been synonymous with heating and cooling ingenuity. Since 1987, Gettles High Desert Mechanical has established itself as the premier HVAC company in northern and central Arizona, having not only survived recent economic setbacks, but thrived and grown during those times. From sheet metal fabrication to equipment installation, and now comprehensive plumbing and drain services. From clogs to comfort, Gettles has you covered. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
Back here, the Mingus Marauders defensive 0 up on the board. Back-to-back innings 1, 2, and 3. Mingus trailing 3-2 going into the bottom of the third inning and trying to get something underway. It's going to be Caden Pusel, Derek Alvarez, and Carter Wacker for the Mingus Marauders. See if we can get something going. Of course, KP trying to help his own cause here while he is on the mound.
KP, help yourself, bub.
Pusel, wearing number 23, steps in. Martinez, his third inning of workout here. First delivery. Gets the breaking ball over for a strike. Mingus had 4 hits last inning. Trying to get it underway again. This one skied center field. Gunner Gift wanders, catches, and that's out number 1. So Pusel is flied out to Gift in center field twice now. Derek Alvarez will step in. That's going to be ball 1. Alvarez, a junior, batting .346 on the season. 27 of 78. He's got 15 RBIs. Inside, squeezes away. 24 runs scored. He's in double digits in doubles. Leads the team with 10 doubles on the season. Martinez, the righty, a 2-0 delivery. Strike 1. Outside part of the plate. Came back with the fastball. Carter Wacker on deck. 1 out. Base is empty here. Bottom of the third. 2-1 delivery. It's going to be a line drive. Right field. And it is going to drop. And that is going to be a base hit. A 1-out knockout there by Alvarez. Buchenauer came in and got it on a short hop. And made it almost look like he had tried to catch it in the air. The home plate umpire called it safe, saying that it indeed dropped. So Mingus has got something going, a 1-out base hit. Carter Wacker steps in. Sophomore phenom for the Mingus Marauders. And he'll look at strike 1. Takes the first pitch. Wacker leads the Mingus Marauders with an average of .456 this season. 41 for 99. Fouls that one straight back. 19 runs, 32 RBIs. 8 doubles, 4 triples, and 1 home run on the season. But he finds himself at a hole 0-2 to Martinez. 3-2, 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the third. Martinez throws to first, high. Carter Wacker spins his bat and kicks up dirt. Put some on the plate and didn't mean to, but kind of kicked dirt at the other catcher. Martinez comes to the plate, and that one bounces up. And that'll be ball one. So, home plate here at Mingus Union High School has been pretty much stained the same color as the dirt. So it is a little difficult to tell it from the dirt. 1-2 delivery is skied left side. Third baseman comes over, foul territory, makes the one-handed catch, and Lance will retire the Mingus Marauder catcher. So the pop out to the third baseman is out number 2. Manuel Munoz will step in. Batting an even .250 starting the day. 20 of 80. 18 runs scored, 13 RBIs. He's got 6 doubles. Could use one right here. 2 out, 1 on. And a breaking ball stays high. Ball 1. Struck out his last time up to bat. Final game of the regular season. Final broadcast as well. That one's inside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Silas Scott on deck for Mingus, the designated hitter. Conservative lead out there by Alvarez. That one's in the dirt. That's 3-0. Mingus has 1 stolen base so far in this game. 3-0 count. See if Manuel has a green light on a 3-0. He does not, or chooses not. Throw behind the runner is late. 3-1 the count. Munoz gets himself set. Alvarez out of the stretch. And that's going to be ball 4. First walk given up here in the game by either pitcher. Trotting to second goes Alvarez. Munoz at first now with the walk. 2 on, 2 out. Silas Scott, designated hitter. He got hit by a pitch his first time up. He ended up coming around to score the first run. Second run of the game for the Mingus Marauders. They only have 2. It's 3-2. And high, ball 1. Lefty freshman, batting .279 on the season. He's got 4 doubles and a triple. And a swing and a foul tip. Caught part of the gear for the catcher. But it sounded like it hit plastic. 1-1 the count. Scott with the bat twirl. Waits for Martinez. Comes to the plate. 1-1 high. 2-1. High to the Mingus Marauder freshman. He's a tall freshman too, so that's tall. Alvarez at second, Munoz at first. 2 out. Martinez. Low. Rogers tried to frame that one, didn't get the call. 3-1 now the count. See if Silas has a green light on a hitter's count, and he does. Swing and a miss. The throw down to second behind the runner is late. Good job by Alvarez getting back. Alvarez had wandered away, and a good throw for Rogers behind him. He threw to the bag expecting Jones would be there, and he was. 3-2, full count. Payoff pitch on the way. 2 out, 2 on. Martinez steps off the rubber. Saw a couple of balks in the game against Coconino. And a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. And that will end the thread here for the Mingus Marauders in the third. The Mesquite Wildcats keep a 3-2 lead as we go into the top of the fourth. It's going to be 4, 5, and 6. Gift, Leroy, and Hogan coming up for the Wildcats when we return after this.
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Mesquite comes in as a team, batting .369 on the season. They have scored 237 runs on 277 hits, 199 RBIs, 53 doubles. Rogers leads the team with 12 doubles. Sandel is second with 10 doubles, 3 triples, but 17 home runs. This team has power. Gift has 3 home runs. Sandel has 3 home runs. Forney has 4 home runs. Lozano has 3 home runs. And we start off with Gunnar Gift, who shows bunt and pulls it back. Gift, the center fielder. He has 3 home runs on the season. Now a 1-0 count to stop the fourth, and that one's hit into left field, and twirling around a little bit out there is Davis, but he does glove it for the out. The 1-0 pitch is a fly out to right or left field rather. That's out number 1 here in the 4th inning. First pitch, Cooper Leroy, the left fielder, and an RBI single to start in the first. 1-0 count, and there's a strike. Even up 1-1. Leroy, a freshman, batting .407. And that one's inside off the glove of Wacker. 2-1 the count. 35 for 101. And that one is skied to the right-hand side. Newell over and loses it out of play. Too far right. 2-2 the count with 1 out. Pusel settled down after giving up 3 in the first inning. Has put down Mesquite in the second and third. 1-2-3. 1 out here in the fourth. 2-2 count. And that's going to be hit hard to Buckner. Buckner will pick it up, throw across the diamond. It is off. Coming off the base out there is going to be Newell. And good job that he did so that it did not get behind him. And on first with 1 out is going to be Leroy, with Hogan stepping in, the second baseman. Hogan wears number 22, but bats .343. 23 hits, 23 of 67, 19 runs. He's got 16 RBIs. The throw over to first. And close, but they don't get him. Ball popped out of the glove out there. And that one's going to be fouled off to the right-hand side, out of play. That should be findable out there. Got the visiting Mesquite squad with somebody warming up in the bullpen area over there. Pusel back to first. And a little bit off on the throw. 0-1 the count to Jacob Hogan. He flied out to right field his first time up. And that's outside, and they throw behind the runner. 1-1 the count. And that one's lined right to the first baseman, who does the same thing and steps on first for an inning-ending double play. So it ends up 3 up, 3 down. But the Mingus Marauders erase an infield hit and set them down in order. How about that? Mingus still trails 3-2. Coming up for Mingus in the bottom of the fourth. It's the bottom of the order. It's going to be senior, Davis, Newell, and Munoz coming up after this.
For over 25 years, Best by Far has been your trusted name in heating and cooling across the Verde Valley. Whether your heat pump's acting up or your mini splits making you miserable, we've got the fix. We service all makes and models, air conditioners, furnaces, heat pumps, and more. Need a replacement? We offer a variety of solutions, from efficient upgrades to simple fixes. Now offering plumbing services too. Call Best by Far at 928-282-2250 or visit besthvacbyfar.com. That's far with 2 R's.
We don't often see unassisted line-out double plays by the first baseman. We've seen not one but 2 of them here in this game alone. The Mingus Marauders fall victim to it with the bases loaded back in the second inning, and it ended that inning. Well, Newell just returned the favor to the Wildcats and ended the top of the fourth inning. Mason Davis will come up for the Mingus Marauders. One of 4 seniors in a row now. And outside for ball 1. Davis trying to get over that 200 mark. He might have done so with his hit a little bit earlier today. And that one, Rogers tried to frame, didn't get the call. 2-0 the count. Came in today batting .196, 10 for 51, 10 runs, 3 RBIs. And that's going to be ball 3. 3-0 to Mason Davis, the Mingus Marauder left fielder out here today. Martinez delivers, and there's a strike. A get me over strike to get back into the count. Hitter's count now for Davis, and he'll pop that one up. Infield, shortstop calls for it, and will glove it for the out. Jones will put him down. Pop out goes to 6. Martinez, who went 3-0, got back into it and then got the out. Newell, an RBI single back in the second. Batting .279 on the season, and they'll hit that one high right field. Right fielder drifts in and drifts in some more, and Buchenauer will make the catch. And the fly out to right field is out number 2. Juan Munoz also had an RBI single back in the second. And he will step in. Batting .276, 16 for 58, 15 runs, 7 RBIs. He's got 3 doubles on the season. And Munoz will take strike 1. Trying to get something going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. All the scoring in the first 2 innings. Wildcats put up 3 in the first. That one's outside. Mingus retaliated back with 2 in the second. And there we sit. 1-1 the count. And that one low. 2-1. Martinez doesn't get the call. Wildcat fans expected to get that call. And he went around on that one. 2-2 the count. Mingus Marauder center fielder out here. Mingus getting loud in the dugout. And that one's outside. Full count now. Payoff pitch on the way. Munoz trying to get to base twice in a row here. Martinez delivers, and a hard hit ball right to the second baseman. You got Hogan up, throws over to first for the out. 3 up, 3 down. The Mingus Marauders go in order here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll put the pressure back on the defense. It's going to be Lance Buchenauer, and then back to the top of the order with Rogers for Mesquite when we come back after this.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Yavapai County, and we are proud to support our Mingus High School football. Go Marauders!
Certainly wish the Lady Marauders luck here. They are on the road at Mesquite. If they win that game, I think that they will then qualify for either the 23rd or 24th spot in the rankings, which would give them a play-in game against either most likely Eastmark or Cactus Shadows. So hopefully the Lady Marauders come up with a victory that they are looking for here to get themselves into a playoff berth. Got to get there to go anywhere. So that'll be the first start for the Mingus Marauders. Great throw down by Wacker. On target at the base, right at the dirt. That's beautiful. Cruz Lance will step in. Third baseman, he flied out to Munoz over in center field his first time up. Number 40 steps in. Puso, his fourth inning of work, gets the breaking ball over for a strike. Swinging strike, Lance. That's .286 on the season. He's 1 of 7. Pardon me, 2 of 7. And there's strike 2. Puso has him in a hole here, 0-2. See if he gets him to chase or he goes right after him. And he goes right after him. There's a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Count remains 0-2. Umpire stops play, tells him to shove the glove back into the pocket so it doesn't hang out there. Puso says, give me signs again. Yeah, that one. That's the one I want. And delivers. And a little pop fly into right field. Munoz is positioned well. He'll catch it. Lazy little fly ball into right field is out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. Hudson Buchenauer grounded out to Alvarez at shortstop. And on my paper, it looks like a normal ground out. However, it was not. Lefty chopped it over the pitcher. And it shows bunt pulls it back. Ball 1. Once Puso did not get it, that made it an extremely difficult play for Alvarez, who was playing deep. He charged and threw and gunned him out at first. And that one's fouled off, 1-1. Counts even out there. Buchenauer batting .160 on the season. And a swing and a miss. 4 for 25 with 8 runs and 8 RBIs. Now in a hole 1-2. Puso gets his sign. Nods. And the breaking ball. Tried to backdoor, didn't get it. 2-2. The sun pokes through the clouds here. Feels good on a spring day. Started at 72 degrees out here today. Almost no wind. And a swing and a miss. That is going to be the strikeout. And coming up with it in the air is Wacker. And that is going to be the first strikeout of the game for Puso. Second out of the inning Pusel has really settled down after giving up 3 in the first. It's the only 3 he's given up at this point. Outside, ball 1 to Cash Rogers. Rogers wearing number 15 out there. Takes ball 2. Came into today batting .479. He's still on pace. He's 1 for 2 here today. He scored run number 33 on the season, and he hits that one hard down the left field line and into the corner. On his horse goes Rogers, and it is called foul ball. A long foul, and that becomes a really loud strike. 2-1 now. Got a hold of it, pulled it down the line. Thought he was going to hook it in the corner, couldn't keep it fair. Pusel will nod and will pitch that one. Center field, drifting back is Munoz in center. And that's going to be out number 3 as Mesquite goes 1-2-3 again here in the 5th. In fact, we take a look and Pusel is pitched to the minimum. Even though one person has gotten out, erased by a double play back in the 4th inning. He's pitched to a minimum since the 2nd inning out here. Score remains 3-2. Mingus trying to get something going in the bottom of the 5th. We're back after this.
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Well, it's going to be the top of the order for the Mingus Marauders. 1, 2, and 3. Buckner, Pusel, and Alvarez as Mingus tries to get something underway against Martinez here in the 5th. Mingus has scored, well, the last time they've scored has been, you got to go back to the 2nd inning. And they put 2 on the board. A double play happened with bases loaded out there. That was about the worst thing that could happen. And what was worse, Buckner hit a hard shot line drive down the first baseline, caught by Lozano. And Munoz had to run away from the bag, expecting that he was going to probably score on that thing bouncing around in the corner. Not the case. Buckner's back up again. Lozano's playing deep. Martinez out of the stretch, and he'll throw ball 1. Buckner's going to get a chance to play some collegiate ball over at Gateway. He'll drive that one, but pop it high, short left field. As the shortstop is out, calls it, and that will be out number 1.
Go KP.
Jones will catch that one for out number 1. Pusel comes up, trying to help his own cause here. Came in today batting .309, 25 hits, 26 runs, 13 RBIs, 5 doubles, and takes a high strike for strike 1. Caden set. Martinez out of the stretch, delivers, and gets the breaking ball over. That was a good one. Bounces away from the catcher, but still strike 2. 0-2, Pusel's in the hole. Got to protect up now. Mingus, bases empty, 1 out. And a hard ground ball. High hopper over to the second baseman. Hogan over to first for the out. Good hustle for Pusel down the line. But can't run quite that fast. Ground out goes 4-3, the second out of the inning. Derek Alvarez trying to get something going with 2 outs here for Mingus. Bottom of 5, still 3-2. All the scoring happened early. 3 in the first for Mesquite. That one's high. Ball 1. 2 in the bottom of the second for Mingus. Mingus trails by 1. Infield playing pretty deep. Outfield relatively deep as well. That one bounces up there. Skipping away with a great dance move is Alvarez. 2-0 the count. Righty uses the far right side of the rubber. And that one, Rogers tries to short hop, can't get it. 3-0 the count. Only one walk in the game so far, and that's going to be the second one. 4-pitch walk to Alvarez, and Mingus has a 2-out base runner for Carter Wacker. Mingus Marauder catcher out here is 1 for 2 so far in this game. And he is on the leaderboard for the Grand Canyon region for all sorts of different categories. Righty versus lefty. And check swing strike. 0-1 the count. Number 4 in batting average for the Grand Canyon region with .456. There's 1 home run. And hits that one hard through the hole. That's going to go into right field as Alvarez is going to turn and head toward third. The throw is going to be cut off and not in time. A single out there hit hard by Wacker. And on to third. Mingus has something going with first and third and 2 out. Alvarez hustling to third. And Manuel MUHS will have an opportunity to play hero out here. The junior came in today batting .250. 0 for 1, but he does have a walk. Martinez out of the stretch. And a breaking ball. Misses the strike zone for ball 1. They're holding him on at first. Alvarez with a short lead at third. Martinez concentrates on the batter, comes back with the heat for strike 1. 1-0 the count to the Mingus Marauder right fielder. He's got 13 RBIs on the season. 1 here would tie us up. And he'll put that one into center field. That's going to do it. It'll drop. Wacker's going to stop at second. Getting on it quickly is Gunnar Gift, but the RBI single ties this one up 3-3, and Mingus still has 2 out, 2 on here in the bottom of the 5th. Coming home to score is Alvarez. That will be his 25th run scored here this season. Oh, and Scott, a big swing and a miss. Went after the fastball, did not get it. 0-1 the count. A walk and 2 base hits. A run here, another big swing and a miss. Silas Scott gets himself reset. Martinez working quickly. Delivers 0-2. And skied into center field, short center field. The shortstop is out, and he'll catch it. Denson Jones will end the threat for the Mingus Marauders. However, a couple of hits and a walk, and the Mingus Marauders tie this one up. 3-3 going into the top of the 6th when we come back after this.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
Puso comes out for his 6th inning of work. And he has really settled down from the first inning. He's had a tremendous performance out here. Set him down in order in the 2nd inning. 1, 2, 3. Did the same in the 3rd. Saw the minimum in the 4th with help from a double play. A line drive to Newell over at first. And set him down in the 5th as well. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 6th, it's going to be Forney, the DH, Lozano, the first baseman, and Jones, the shortstop. 2, 3, and 4. Coming up for the Wildcats. Puso delivers, and ball 1. Just high. Forney started today with a batting average of .442. He's got some power. He's got 4 home runs on the season, too. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. Ballesteros in short right field against the lefty. And that one's lined right to Alvarez, a shortstop, over toward the bag. Cross to first for the out. One up, one down. Hit it hard, a one-hopper, but Alvarez was positioned absolutely perfect. Took the one-hopper chest high, able to set himself and throw over to first for the out. Lozano steps in. He is 0 for 2 here today. And he'll take that one high. He, too, has some power. He's got 3 home runs on the season. And did he go after that one? They say no. They appealed down to the umpire in the field. Says no, he did not swing. 2-0 the count. Puso delivers, and that one hit hard. Right center field. It is deep. Back. It goes and gone. Center field. Center right field. And Lozano ties his teammate with the team lead with 4 home runs on the season. He hit that one hard. You could tell with the thud. Munoz got on his horse, ran out of real estate. And that will put Mesquite ahead 4-3 here in the top of the 6th. That is the first hit given up, going all the way back to the first inning. The solo home run, and there's strike 1 to Jensen Jones. That was a shot. Puso continues out of the stretch, and that one's hit hard. Right center, left center, coming in. Munoz tracks it down. What a great jump he got on that ball for out number 2. That was a bid for a double without a doubt. And Munoz, good defensive play out there, just moving, breaking on the hit. So the line out goes to center field for out number 2, and Gunnar Gift is up. He is 0 for 2, but he did score. So he got on a fielder's choice back in the first. Gunnar Gift batting .372 on the season. He too has power. And that one's hit hard to right field. One hopper finds green grass out there. 2 hits in the inning. That's his first hit of the game. Keeps the inning alive. 2 out, 1 on. And Cooper Leroy will come up. He's been on base twice. He had an RBI single back in the first and then got on an error in the fourth. Erased by a double play, though. 4-3 the score. 2 out, 1 on, 1 in here in the 6th. And the breaking ball stays high. 1-0 the count. Leroy, a freshman, comes in batting over 400, and he'll foul that one off. And does the stereotypical, as soon as you take a swing, you got to rewrap that glove, make it tight again. 1-1 the count, 2 outs, and the throw over to first, not quite in time. Jones is 7 for 8 in the stolen base department. And he takes off. There's the throw. They've got a chance. The throw is on the wrong side of the bag, and sliding in safe is going to be Jones. Everything worked well. Carter Wacker threw the ball well, just the wrong side of the bag. It was the shortstop side of the bag, and unable to make the swipe tag in time. So the stolen base puts Gift in scoring position. And did he swing at that one? Yes. 1-2. Didn't see the call. Actually, that's 2-2. Pardon me. They said he did not swing at that. 2-2 delivery is going to be strike 3. There we go. Late call out there, and they do get the strikeout. Second strikeout of the game for Pusel, and it comes at a good time, ending a threat. However, Mesquite regains the lead 4-3 as the Mingus Marauders come up in the bottom of the 6th after this.
At Jones Ford Verde Valley, we know how much you value your time. Let us help you make the most of your time with Ford Mobile Service. Because when you own a Ford vehicle, you get the support of a certified tech coming to you for routine services, like oil changes, tire rotations, and more. We've got you with Ford Mobile Service. Use the Ford Pass app or call Jones Ford Verde Valley today to schedule your revolutionary Ford Mobile Service experience. Put some time back in your life.
Back here at Mingus Union High School, I was just talking to the people here in the crowd going, I'm not sure what to do without the wind. It is always windy at this field. Usually my papers are blowing all the way into left field and all that good stuff, but no, not today. New pitcher out on the mound. Mesquite will bring out number 12. And that is going to be Aiden Steinberg. And this is one of their aces that is going to come in. Steinberg has an ERA of 4.81. He is 6-2 on the season. He's pitched 39 1/3 innings, given up 52 hits, 31 runs, 27 earned runs, 12 walks, and 30 strikeouts. But he is 6-2 on the season and comes in a save opportunity against the Mingus Marauders, and he's going to face the bottom of the order for Mingus. It'll be Davis, Newell, and Munoz for Mingus. Stenberg, strike 1. His first inning of work, and that's going to be a ground ball right side. And getting over to it is going to be the second baseman. He will get it over to the first baseman. Lozano broke toward it and then got back to the bag. A little bit of a bobble out there, but the ground out is going to be out number 1. Davis hit it in the right spot. Didn't quite get all of it. And Newell steps in. He is 1 for 2 here today with the bright pink bat. And he is swing and miss at that one. 0-1 the count. One of our 4 seniors here this season. Final game here at Mingus Union High School. Final game for his high school career. Steinberg delivers low. 1-1 the count. Logan, an RBI single back in the second, and he'll foul that one off toward the Mingus dugout. 1-2's got to protect up now. Baseball comes in, and it'll go right back to the pitcher. Stenberg, a senior out there for this Mesquite squad. Mesquite trying to go on here in the playoffs. And good curveball. It doesn't get the call. 2-2. That curveball just fell off the table. Stenberg out of the windup. And swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball outside part of the plate. That'll be strike 2 as Juan MUHS will step in, the center fielder. He too is 1 for 2. Trying to get something going here with 2 outs. Stenberg facing the center fielder here for MUHS. And there's strike 1. Juan uses the inside part of that batter's box. Now that the chalk is gone, he gets right on the plate. That's going to be ball 1, 1-1. Didn't miss by much. Number 16. Trying to get something going with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And a little chopper that will get over the pitcher. The second baseman will charge. The head first slide is too late and out at first. Pretty good job there by Hogan to charge that one and get it over to first. Good effort by MUHS, but it goes without positivity here for the MUHS Marauders. They get a 0 on the board here in the bottom of the 6th. 4-3. The game remains. 7th inning coming up. MUHS needs a defensive hold, then they need to score 1 to tie or 2 to win. We'll be back to MUHS after this.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
Back here at MUHS Union High School, Pussel comes out for the 7th inning of work. He's got 2 strikeouts in the game, added to the 42 he started with. Makes 44. That puts him number 2 in the Grand Canyon region. Puzzle pitching extremely well out here. He's given up 4. 3 in the first. A solo home run in the 6th, and he'll face the bottom of the order in an excuse-me swing. Bachner is going to pick it up and throw on to first. And we had a pinch hitter out there. So that was Bentley Sandel who came in to pinch hit. And that is popped foul, right-hand side for strike 1.
Driving ball somewhere, kid, huh?
So the first out is a ground out that goes 2-3. An 0-1 count. There's a hard shot, but right at Alvarez. Man, he hit it on the button, but Lance couldn't buy a single off of that one. The line out is the second out, as it goes right to Alvarez at shortstop. Number 27 comes in as a pinch hitter. That's going to be Weston Bundy. Bundy takes strike 1. Pussel trying to put up a defensive 0, give his team a chance. And strike 2, great frame out there by Wacker. 0-2 the count. Sun goes hiding behind the clouds here as the temperature dips again. And that one hit hard right field, drifting back as Munoz a line drive, but in position are the Mingus Marauders. 1, 2, 3, go Mesquite. Mingus, bottom of the 7th. It comes down to this. The season comes down to this. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Mingus trailing 4-3. We're back after this.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale.
Back here in Mingus Union High School, the Mingus Marauders trailing 4-3. A home run in the top of the 6th. The difference in this one, Mingus needs 1 to tie and send this one to extra innings, 2 to win and upset the Mesquite Wildcats here at Mingus Union High School. Stenberg is on the mound, the senior, trying to close this one out and save it. It's going to be the top of the order for Mingus. Xavier Buckner, Caden Pussel, Derek Alvarez, if anybody gets on, Carter Wacker. And the Mingus Marauders top of the order trying to come back in this one. Mesquite scored 3 in the top of the 1st. Mingus scored 2 in the bottom of the 2nd. Mingus tied it up in the bottom of the 5th, making it 3-3. Solo home run shot in the top of the 6th made it 4-3. And here we are in the bottom of the 7th. The ground ball, that's going to get through. Base hit as Buckner gets on to start off the 7th inning here for the Mingus Marauders. First pitch swinging, and he will do the ground ball through the right side. Lozano got partial leather on it, but not enough. And Mingus got something going. Leadoff hitter on. Pussel will step in. He is 0 for 3 and due. 0 for 3 and due. He has flied out to center field here twice and grounded out to the second baseman. Throw over to first and not in time. Buckner with 16 steals on the season. Definitely a threat to run. Leads the Mingus Marauders and leads the Grand Canyon region with 16. Steinberg, a bunt, and that one is bunted foul into the crowd. That would be strike 1. Pussel trying to help out his cause. Lance plays in at third. He's on the grass, expecting the bunt. Pussel, 0-1 count. Stenberg out of the stretch. There's the first. Back and safe. Tag comes on the small of the back. That looked like a pretty good move by Stenberg, though. Buckner leads off and strike 2. Went after it with the bunt now in a hole 0-2. And Lance backs off to regular position. No, he comes back to close to the grass at third. Buckner with a lead. Stenberg comes to the plate inside. 1-2 the count. 4-3. Mingus got the leadoff runner on. Nobody out. Pussel trying to battle back from an upside down count. In a hole 1-2 now. Stenberg shakes off a sign. Gets one he wants. Pitches and fouled off. Survives to swing again. KP will have another look at Stenberg. Final broadcast of the season. Love to end it with a Mingus Marauder win here. Out of the stretch. Mesquite hurler goes to first and back without a tag. Of course, every time you do that, you take the chance that you throw it away. Stenberg glances over at first again. He's worried about Buckner. 1-2 the count. It comes to the plate, and a high fly ball. Left center field drifting over, and making the catch out there is Gunnar Gift, as he is in deep left center field. Long legs traveled a long ways, and Pusel put a pop in it. Not quite enough, and wasn't quite low enough to get down out there. Fly out. The center fielder, third time here today, is going to be out number 1. Derek Alvarez comes up. Alvarez has some room on that right side. Second baseman playing up the middle. Lozano holding the runner on, and a swing and a miss. No, got it. Sorry. Fouled it back, straight back. 0-1 the count. Alvarez is 1 of 2 so far this game. He's been on base twice, single and a walk. When he walked, he scored. 0-1 the count. Over to first, and without a tag. Buckner's back. 4-3, bottom of the 7th. Mingus got the leadoff hitter on, fly out to center, 1 out, 1 on. And running on the play is going to be Buckner, a little flare into right field, and it's going to be caught out there by the second baseman. Hogan goes back to get it, and the pop out to the second baseman is going to be the second out of the inning. Carter Wacker represents the final hope for the Mingus Marauders here in 2025. The sophomore lefty has Buckner on first. 2 outs, 1 on. Stenberg delivers, and a shot foul. Down the first base line. Hit it hard, got too far out in front of it. And that's going to be 0-1 the count. Mingus Marauder backstop. Trying to keep Mingus alive here. Buckner singled to lead off, and that one's going to be fouled the other way. Snack Shack, look out. Off the top of the Snack Shack. Into the tennis courts. 0-2 the count now. Wacker going to have to protect up here. He's coming back for the Mingus Marauders next year. Stenberg comes to the plate, and outside the throw on to second, safe. Buckner gets the stolen base, runs himself into scoring position. Now a 1-2 count on Wacker. That'll be the 17th stolen base out there for the Mingus Marauders senior. And that leads the Grand Canyon region. Rogers comes out to talk to Stenberg. They have a whole conversation. And they will come back. Meanwhile, Wacker goes and talks to Coach Casada over at third. Encouragement given as we are set. Mingus down to their final strike. 1-2 the count, 2 out. And a fly ball left field side out of play, drifting. And that one will get close to the Snack Shack, but not quite there. Just a couple of degrees away from his last foul ball. And we'll do it again, 1-2 the count. Stenberg out of the stretch. Wacker's got good speed. A single here could tie it outside. Good eye. 2-2, tried to get him to chase. He did not. Wacker uses the middle of that box. 2-2 the count, 2 out, 1 on. Tying run on second. And the pitch just misses. Tried to backdoor him. Full count now. Munoz on deck here for Mingus. Payoff pitch on the way. And it'll be fouled. No, just down the third baseline. Picking it up, throwing it onto first, and not in time. Infield single. A swinging bunt down the third baseline puts him on first. Buckner takes third on the infield single. And Mingus is still alive. Third hit of the game out there for Wacker. All singles. He has scored once. So Mingus now, the tying run just 90 feet away, and it's going to create a conference here on the mound for the Mesquite Wildcats. Munoz. Manuel Munoz, the right fielder, set to be the hero. A passed ball could score it. Buckner with great speed from third. Wacker at first. He's got good speed. A gapper here could win it for Mingus. Single will certainly tie it without a doubt. Mingus looking for a walk-off here. Have to check. I'm not sure we've had a walk-off this season. Stenberg on the mound trying to go for the save for the Mesquite Wildcats. Munoz. Swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss. Tried to end it right there. He will step back in with an 0-1 count. First and third, 2 out. Bottom of the 7th, Mingus trails by 1, 4-3. Munoz looks at strike 2. Good pitch, good follow-up pitch. Now Mingus down to their final strike. Mingus Morado Jr., right fielder. Gets himself set. Timeout called. Umpire called timeout. Munoz, the blue bat of success. And Wacker takes off for second. And he's trying to get himself caught in a rundown here. And they're just going to give him second. So that is the ultimate defensive indifference. That is, I am trying to get you to throw the ball and give us a chance to score, and you did not. So Wacker with the stolen base out there. Stenberg delivers, and a swing and a miss. That is going to do it. Mingus puts up a fight and falls just short out here today, 4-3. Mingus had runners on second and third here in the bottom of the 7th, but Stenberg with the big strikeout to end the game. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, do stats when we return after this.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
Victorious here tonight are the Mesquite Wildcats, and they will maintain probably home field advantage in the play-in round. Mingus gave it a shot here, losing 4-3 to the number 13 ranked team here in the state. Put up a fight here tonight, just didn't quite get it done. The difference in this one, a home run shot, a solo home run shot in the 6th inning by Andres Lozano, and that was the difference here in this one. Mingus gave up 3 in the first, took back 2 in the second, and it was 3-2 for most of the game, where they tied it up at the bottom of the 5th, and then the home run shot in the top of the 6th. Mingus in the bottom of the 7th leads off with a single, ends up with 2 out, 2 on, 2nd and 3rd, and unable to get it done out here today. Cash Rogers ends up 1 for 3 with a run and a stolen base. Noah Forney ends up 1 for 3, a run, a stolen base as well. Andres Lozano 1 for 3. That home run shot gives him an RBI and a run scored as well. Jensen Jones, the shortstop, 1 for 3, had a 2 RBI single back in the first. 1 for 3 for Gunnar Gift as well. Couple of stolen bases and a run scored back in the first. 1 for 3 with an RBI is Cooper Leroy, the freshman. Jacob Hogan ends up 0 for 2. Sandell ends up 0 for 1 on an excuse me swing. And Cruz Lance ends today 0 and 3. Hudson Buchenauer 0 for 2 in the game. His replacement, Weston Bundy, ends up 0 for 1 in the game as well. We'll take another break, our final break of the season. When we come back, we will go through Mingus Marauder stats right after this.
At Jones Ford Verde Valley, we know how much you value your time. Let us help you make the most of your time with Ford Mobile Service. Because when you own a Ford vehicle, you get the support of a certified tech coming to you for routine services, like oil changes, tire rotations, and more. We've got you with Ford Mobile Service. Use the Ford Pass app or call Jones Ford Verde Valley today to schedule your revolutionary Ford Mobile Service experience. Put some time back in your life.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale. For 4 generations, the Gettles name has been synonymous with heating and cooling ingenuity. Since 1987, Gettles High Desert Mechanical has established itself as the premier HVAC company in northern and central Arizona, having not only survived recent economic setbacks, but thrived and grown during those times. From sheet metal fabrication to equipment installation, and now comprehensive plumbing and drain services. From clogs to comfort, Gettles has you covered. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
4-3, a heartbreaker here for the Mingus Marauders. Second heartbreaker in a row. 15-14 versus Cocoa a couple of days ago. 4-3, a loss here to number 13, the Mesquite Wildcats, as the Mingus Marauders here today. Xavier Buckner ends up 1 for 4 in his final game as a senior with a stolen base, the 17th of the season. Caden Pusel ends up 0 4. Derek Alvarez 1 for 3 with a run and a walk. Carter Walker had a pretty good game here today, 3 for 4 with a run and a stolen base as well. Manuel Munoz 1 for 3 with a walk in the game. Silas Scott ends up 0 for 2, but does score. He got on base with a hit by pitch back in the second inning and does score. Mason Davis 1 for 3 in the game. His final game as a Mingus Marauders senior. Logan Newell, first baseman, had a great game, had a double play, a couple of really good defensive plays out there as well. Ends up 1 for 3 with an RBI from the plate. Juan Munoz here tonight, 1 for 3 with an RBI as well, going back to the second inning. Well, Mingus Marauders say goodbye to Xavier Buckner, Mason Davis, as well as Juan Munoz and Logan Newell. And coming up for next season, well, there's some excellent talent coming back for the Mingus Marauders. You got Manuel Munoz, who is a junior. He will be a senior next year. Carter Wacker is a sophomore. He'll come back as a junior next year. Ethan Moore, a sophomore, expected to be back as a junior for Mingus. Cody Bundridge, a sophomore, looking to see him potentially come up. Silas Scott got a lot of playtime here as a freshman. He will be back for next season. Tristan Tim, a sophomore, haven't seen a bunch of him on the varsity level, but expect to see more of him. Cameron Houseman was on the roster out here today as a sophomore. Did not get into the game. Trenton Patton, a freshman, is on the varsity roster. Jordan Watson, a junior, will be back for his senior year. Jacob Chamberlain will be back for his junior year. Derek Alvarez will be a senior, as well as Caden Pusel, and Zayden Ballesteros will be a junior next year. So a lot of talent coming back for the Mingus Marauders for the 2026 version of Mingus Baseball. Well, this is going to wrap up the game. This will wrap up the season here from Mingus Union High School. I want to thank our camera positions, Becca Bonner, Steve Endicott. Our producer is Samuel Jockum. I am your host, Jackie Bessler, wishing one and all a fantastic night from Mingus Union High School.
This has been a presentation of Mingus Union High School Varsity Sports. Any rebroadcast without the explicit permission of Verde Valley TV Studio G is strictly prohibited. Your 2025 Marauders are sponsored by Larry Green Chevrolet on Rodeo Drive next to Walmart in Cottonwood. Find out how easy it is to shop for your next car online at LarryGreenChevrolet.com. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs with eco-friendly trash and recycling service in the Verde Valley and Quad Cities areas. Gettles High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Gettles for all your HVAC needs. Jones Ford Verde Valley. Explore the road with a new or used vehicle from Jones Ford Verde Valley, Arizona's best. Arizona Smile Designers, high-quality dental care in the Verde Valley with a wide range of comprehensive treatments, including general, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. D-Best Plumbing, specializing in serving your plumbing needs with over 80 years of combined experience, making it look easy. Red Rock Collision, getting your car back on the road quickly and safely. Lawler Construction, helping you realize your new home or business vision through well-designed and efficient construction. Susie Q's Marketplace, gas station and convenience store on Main Street in Cottonwood with a full line of liquor, tobacco, and more. Best by Far Heating and Cooling, serving the greater Verde Valley area's HVAC needs with precision and care since 1999. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. Visit VerdeValleyTV.com for more Mingus Union High School sports as well as other great community programming.